Good morning, students. We are doing first unit of banking and insurance, and under first unit we have done meaning of negotiable instrument, features of negotiable instrument, and types of negotiable instrument. There are some other types also. Let's see. First is ambiguous instrument. The instruments in which is unclear. It means it is not clear whether this instrument is a promissory note or bill of exchange. So in that case, holder can treat it either as promissory note or bill of exchange. But once it is treated as bill of exchange or promissory note, then it cannot be treated differently afterwards. Clear? Second is incomplete instrument. Incomplete means when instructions are not complete, whether the person has given blank instrument or partially filled instrument to the other. But in that case, the person who will sign the instrument, he is liable for that. For example, a person gives a bill to B and he said that complete it as a promissory note for rupees 1000, and now B has a right that he will fill the blank instrument. Suppose B takes the advantage of this situation and fills the amount of rupees 10,000. Now he endorsed it to C. Now C has a right to recover the whole amount of rupees 10,000 from the instrument through from A who has intended the instrument only of rupees 1000. So A is now liable to pay the whole amount. Third is quasi instrument. Quasi is also known as a partial instrument, such as government promissory note, hundis, railway receipts, bill of lading, etc. All these instruments are considered as negotiable instrument because they have some features of negotiable instruments. Next we have topic check. Check, bill of exchange and promissory note. These are three main negotiable instrument. First is checks. So first the meaning of check is a check is a bill of exchange drawn on a specified banker and not expressed to be payable otherwise on the demand. It means this is a bill of exchange which is drawn on a specified banker who will pay the amount to pay, and it contains a specific amount also, and it is payable only on demand. On demand means when a person will present this check to the bank, only then he will get cash in return of this check. Now there are some features of check almost same which we have done in the negotiable instrument. Like first, it is in written form, it is unconditional order, and it also always specify a certain amount. It is payable to a certain person. It is used only to pay money, only money, and it gives absolute and good title to transferee, and it gives a right to sue also. Clear? So all these are the features of check. Next is parties of the check. There are three parties. First is drawer, second drawee, and third is payee. Now drawer. Drawer is a person who draws a check, who will write the check, who has a account in the bank. Second is drawee. Drawee is a banker on whom the check has been drawn. Third, payee. Payee is the person who is entitled to receive the payment of the check. Clear?